right into it.
No. Not yet. What are you?
I know.
Quit messing around, man.
2v1. We're looking for fourth person here. I just like to say though, this venue is actually insane. It's my first time coming here to CFL Weekly.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That's pretty chill. Laid back. I think most people here are pretty laid back. That's what I like about Melee in general. But especially the scene here in Florida.
It's definitely a chill game, for sure.
Yeah. And you know, it's been around the block too, so that's kind of part of it. Where you know what you want to do. It's not necessarily like, we'll discuss the meta, right? We'll discuss, okay, how can we improve? What do we need to do better? But there's so much experience already involved that a lot of it becomes, okay, this is what you did wrong. And you know that, right? Just focus on this. So it's more of like a tutorship kind of a thing than it is like just grinding to get better, I guess you could say.
Melee's one of those games, you'll sit next to somebody you've never met before, plug it in, and they'll instantly start telling you, do this, not this, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to help everybody. It's crazy.
Yeah, but right now, like, what I've noticed is we're in this kind of like mentality where we're trying to be the most optimal right now. So the biggest breakthrough I think that we're going to see this year is whoever pushes that farther. Not just optimal play, but how to get pushed past that, you know? Oh yeah, consistency. One of the really, probably the hardest thing to do in Melee for sure is consistency. You know, the only factor you have going for you with consistency is the 4 stocks. And we're jumping into this loser semis. We have Kuya and Ridz playing against Oaty and Pengie. Kuya and Ridz being blue team. And Kuya already finding that down air on
Kuya coming out with a Link. I saw him earlier pulling out 2 Links. Maybe a huge Legend of Zelda fan coming out with both Young Link and Link himself.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen Kuya much, but he's kind of like a low-tier legend. He plays Game & Watch and Link, and he does really well in doubles. He's just very consistent, I would say, in doubles.
And Link, I think, on the low key, Link has some stuff for sure. We've seen a lot of different Link players come out through our history, like Germ, Kuya here in front of us as well.
Yeah,
Sauce, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
They make some upsets, and they have some rather interesting matchups at the top level, like Marth, for example. It's said that it's around even, actually.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy considering it's Link, you know.
Alright, you have the bomb in hand for Kuya. Kuya trying to find something. One of the team synergy things that you're going to look for is Ridz is going to try to set up for Kuya, or at least hit his opponents off the stage so Kuya can punish that as well. Kuya's probably not going to be very aggressive either. That's just one thing you'll probably notice.
Yeah, he's standing back, using his projectiles and the range that Link has. So far it's definitely working out for him. 4 stocks still. He's waiting patiently, even getting back. He does get edge guarded, but you saw there he didn't kind of rush to get back. Just took his time.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's actually usually pretty hard for people to punish Link's recovery. It's because he jumped there so early. It was actually a really good call out from Oaty.
Yeah, Link having that tether grab, it's a little bit tricky sometimes to edge guard him, and the fact that, you know, how many Links do you play, really?
Yeah, but look at what he finds. I love, he finds his options so well. And that's, really good mental fortitude as a player, is to find options. You know, a lot of the best characters in fighting games have the best frame data, but don't have the best openings. And that kind of just pushes how good you are as a player, because the openings becomes a mental idea, right? And then the rest of it is just your character doing really well.
This Boomerang is also a really good edge guarding tool, especially against Fox. You see there, he's just going on the platforms. He pulls that bomb, just waiting for the opportunity to throw it.
Yeah. Oh wow. Just
that's
what
brutal.
A solid game from Blue Team, man. Especially when Oaty and Pengie were just doing so well last game. It's crazy to see them do that well. But also, you know, Kuya finding those stocks. Especially we see Oaty usually acting as a stock tank. So for Kuya to find these early kills with the down airs or up airs coming from that big sword is great. Really good.
So a lot of times he uses that up air too as kind of a kill move.
Yeah. And it pushes the momentum, you know?
It's surprisingly really powerful. comboing that forward smash into the neutral air, he gets a frying pan. Which, has a lot of hit stun actually. Oof, you can't just land down with that down there.
Yeah, it wasn't the safest one.
A lot of people call it the King Arthur. You know, you throw it down, you're there for a little bit, just like King Arthur pulling the sword. Landing lag is quite a bit.
Yeah, I like that option from Ridz. Just kind of running past his teammate as well, just so it's not a trade. But you know, we were talking about this earlier. Green team is just so solid on this stage. You know, Pengie and just Oaty just really good at spacing as well, but also just finding their options. And one thing I've noticed is Pengie's good at finding these up smashes, but Oaty's really good at edge guarding on the stage. Like he's a little bit more ballsy, I think, when it comes to the stage.
Yeah, so their general team strategy seems to be Pengie gets the just straight up kills with the smash attacks, and Oaty, once it gets him off stage, is more in charge of the edge guard situations.
You know, Pengie also has to do those get off my teammate like strategies. You know, we saw that there. And look at that, like he runs in, he just throws a lot of pressure. And you know, earlier on, you know, these shines, these snares, they're low hitbox moves that go straight and chain straight into Oaty's pressure. You know.
Yeah. Fox is like an ambulance going 80 miles per hour. This man can come and save you at any moment. Just call him up. Life alert.
So like, look at this. This is a crazy, complete turnaround that we saw last game.
Oh, tricky stuff. It looked like he was about to SD, and then he just comes out with that up B, you know.
Poor Pengie. Oh man, no one loves you today, Pengie.
I was just about to say, you have to wait for the timing. Did it right there. Bring it back to a game 3. First game 3 we've seen in a little bit.
Yeah, after that winners finals, that was complete. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go into Yoshi's store. A little closer quarters. Yeah, and definitely what blue team kind of excelled at the first game, you know, these close quarters.
Surprising. Unfortunately,
Just because of tether out time.
I'm surprised that the blue team prefers to go here, considering Link is a character that wants his space. Close quarters might not.
Well, the thing about Link on this stage is if you get those up Bs, it is crazy early kills.
Yeah. I mean, it also inhibits Peach a little bit too, so I can see that.
Yeah, great option. You know, Oaty didn't mash out in time, even if he could have. But the fact that like Ridz jumped over the stage there and they came in with that up air, that's like the best punish that he could have possibly done in that situation.
Man. At 149, he's not gonna be able to mash out of that very quickly. So like good awareness from Oaty, knowing, you know, just waiting for Link's options.
Yeah.
It's very important to know how to edge guard these low tier characters. You can't just go and wing it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's a matchup experience.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure Oaty's played Kuya multiple times. Oh no, Kuya dropping off the stage there with a forward air, losing a stock extremely early, and then losing another one and not even killing a teammate for it. So that's a huge turnaround.
Yeah, Oaty in pain. Definitely looking in the driver's seat here.
Yeah. I remember when we were talking about like blue team did better at overwhelming their opponent. Well, that's why they did well the first game. Unfortunately, they just haven't been able to do it this game. So you know, I feel like as long as they're overwhelming their opponents, they'll do well. But otherwise, it's really hard for them. And look at this. Like you're on their last stock, 100%. It's really tough stuff. Yeah, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, nothing much Link can do against.
I mean, what really turned it around.